Welcome back, everyone. Ears here. I'm back in Hutan Panti. I butcher these names. I really do. It is a rainy morning. Yes, it is. Let's go check out our crops. Yeah, this does not need rolling, so it doesn't. Nope. I was wondering that last time. It doesn't need fertilizer. Farmland withered. Withered? Okay. Just planted it yesterday. Is it because it's in... I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But hopefully it worked for what I wanted it to do. Hopefully it does. Now, I did realize I didn't think ahead. That's just me. It's the fact that this right here, farm-wise, this is the only thing we got to do. No field detected. They still haven't fixed all that. Still some things that they need to work on. Now will it? Nope. So, and this is even their own map. Yes, it is. And still no field detected. That is kind of annoying sometimes. There were several on Riverbend Springs that I bought. Could not do certain things with because the field could not be detected. Certain other equipment would work on it. Some would. Ooh, he comes flying by me. That's pretty much all the farm work we've got to do. I did go in there a little bit, but I did not mean to. Not like intentionally drove in there, it just... But I'm going to do something today while we're waiting. And we're going to drive around the map a little bit. If I see collectibles, I am going to get collectibles just for the simple fact of the temple stuff. But I haven't drove around this map. We haven't been into the main town. Look at that fog. Beautiful. Can't see nothing. We can't see nothing in that fog. Little bit sample. But sweet. Am I going to keep it? Probably not. You just... Right now it's a way to get around. Let's go this way. I don't know why my mouse is jumping like that every time I move it. I've messed with sensitivities up and down, and it's just, I don't know why. You absolutely don't know why. Look at that bridge. That right there would be a spooky bridge. Look at that. Middle of the night, and something like that. It's not really a bridge, but yield. I can't even see the road. Cannot even see the road. We have been over here. Look at that. No swimming. No swimming? Why? I can't jump in there. It even got, it says no swimming, but you got a life float thingy sitting there. These buildings are nice. They did a good job. I've always wanted to go to Japan. I have. I got a friend that lives in Japan. Well, not lives, but she's from Japan. And occasionally she goes back and get us a bunch of goodies and bring back to us. She'll ask us, tell us, well, I'm going for 2-3 weeks. What do you want? I got plenty of goodies from Japan, anime stuff. She has brought back to me. I like that table. Sad that it's sitting out here in the elements. Even though it's covered, it's still in the elements. Be nice to have in a house, to be honest with you. I'm just looking around, seeing what I see, what I can see. As we look at the town, I'm gonna leave my little dinghy back there. I'm just gonna be on foot. I wanna look around. Can't really see too good riding around in that. But I know there's some right around there, but I'm not really worried about it. Look at that. Good shop. Good soup, not shop. I looked at it wrong. I figured there'd be one right in here hidden. I know there's a few probably on the road, under bridges and stuff like that. But we can explore the town today. I'm not going to use the whole time exploring the town. Probably one in there. Climb up here, most likely. Gotta get in here. I'll probably be wrong too. Yep. But we can get a high vantage point to look from the heights of the town. Guess this is as high as we can go. Port Textile Company. The great big in the iron plow. I mean, it's a good view. Really good view. No. And we're back in here. I hit the wrong button. I really did. But we'll probably end up doing some contracts today. There ain't a whole lot to do on the farm. Well, like I say, I wanted to explore some of this town. See what we can see. I know a lot of people probably has seen it and drove through it, especially for how long it's been out. But I really haven't been through here. This is the market district. Did I see something glowing right there? Lucky. Come on. R. I hit E and it kept putting us back into the thing. 10,000. 25 total. That's our first one. If we do something, we'll probably, I don't know if there's, it's October, there's probably nothing for us to harvest with the harvester. It would be nice to use the harvester, because we haven't used it yet. Oh, oop. Run over the curb. We need to get $10,000 for today. Yes, we did. Now let's head back to the house, to the farm. Get it. Still the fog is still in that field. Still foggy. I need to cut down a tree or two just to get things rolling in the sawmill. We need to get it to pay for itself. And once it pays for itself, it's pure profit. That's the way I look at it. Yes, I'll get money off of it. Go and sell stuff. I really don't have a forklift or nothing to pick them up with. Come on, you can get up this hill. Come on, push it. Come on. Yeah, you go. Yeah. There she is. We are back on the farm. And this thing right here. Main reason why I don't want to keep it is costing us maintenance fees. Not much. It is. No, won't. Well, we can park it over here. Whoever had this farm before me, they used that a lot. 271 hours. Now, did it save? Come on, sir. Cultivating, fertilizer, harvesting. I didn't think we would have anything to harvest. Plowing, we don't have a plow. We don't have rock removal. Wood transport, no. I really am horrible at it. Cultivating, 47, 77. We could run a tractor up there. I think 47. Is pretty good ways. Yeah. From our farm, it's not far away. I think that's the temple. Their warehouse there. No. This is the warehouse where you can buy stuff and even sell things. What all buildables are they on this one? I know that you got the temple. What else? What else? I'm not sure. Just imagine working here or owning that and just walking out here, and I know the train tracks, but look at that view. Imagine all the fields growing nice and green or brown. That view would be beautiful. It really would. Be a beautiful view. I know there's some out here. I've seen people and they're like on somewhere's out in here on these bridges, underneath the bridges. I was hoping there was something we could do, which I can do that one field for 1,000. Yeah, well, gotta do. Let's look at my farm. What do I own? I want vehicles. Our farmland. This is ours. On these trees up in here, not many. I can cut them up in little bitty pieces, and that would be a nice little tree to cut up. This one would too. This kind of growing, I mean, see, it's growing our concrete. It has. It should have been down a long time ago. Yes, it should have been. Woodshed. There. Skyrim. Let's make money. Let's chop, chop. It won't let me. Can't get into that one. That's just for aesthetics. There was no weeding to be done. No weeding contracts, was there? Hey, I might. Well, I probably progress through. Let me look at the sales here, though. That would, man. But I do not have the horsepower. That's nice. 13,000. No. Nope. Well, that's what I'll probably do. We'll probably progress to the next day. Ain't a whole lot to do. I could. Let's see here. I need to get this stuff up and running. Money-wise, so we can make some money. Let's look at these. Only 2,800. Not too shabby. Rim colors. I do have the mod for more colors. How much is it? Ooh. Black. Yeah. Black just don't look too good. It's white and black trailer, but something. I just don't. I wish you can change the rims on it. License plate. No plate. We need it. I'm going ahead and buying it. Oh, but the downside is the biggest downside. Get down in here. Water. We don't have a water pump here. Ooh. Is how we gonna get water? Bees. No data. No data. Well, let's go get this stuff. Go get it. We'll get the mushrooms going. That way they'll be growing mushrooms, whatnot, and we'll be back. Okay, let's do this right here. I can't remember what it's under. Right here. Do our little trick that we did last time. Right here on our farm. Just and finish. Yep. Now we gotta let it. Yeah, I was turning that shit. I was hoping it would be the other way, but it'll be alright. There's no. I mean, I can access water, but I could. Well, we need to make life as simple as we can. Try to get it as simple. It's going to be several things here. Running in here, running back and forth. We do have a small watering tank. Eventually I'll change this and get rid of it. Get a proper, like a windmill or windmill pump, whatnot. But we can start these processes, get them going. It's going to make us money eventually. Oh, power. Well, that was the tree, not the power pole. Tree, not the power pole. And I'm going to sit here and fill these up. Get them filled up. Oh, that one is done. Didn't take much. It shouldn't take too long. Got that one over here we need to fill up. We can start making rice. Probably do long grain in these fields. Not gonna. These fields are probably going to turn into something else. I will be honest with you. I didn't even hit a button, it just automatically started filling it. No, I was going to say, you better not freeze on me. Rice saplings. Storing. Which one is better? They're already turned on. They turned them both on. Now, sawmill. Ain't got enough to really do anything. Greenhouse is on. Deactivate, so it is running. 100% running. Mushroom automatically started. And we've already got a few mushrooms. I detached that one here. We're going to actually do something today. That's running around. Yeah, we're going to get some mushrooms. But some mushrooms, if we keep it full, probably pay for that within the first sale. Now contracts is C. The mowing ones would be right there. We still have to go get everything. Plowing, which I don't have the plow. Don't have the tether. So are you 22? Wait, too bad. 47. We need to look who we want. Which mm, mm, mm. Accept it. We're gonna do some cultivating. Yeah, we need to do something. We need to make a little more money. I was hoping we had a weeding job, but it is that time of year where we don't have much. We're gonna go into the dead. Get ready to go into the dead season. October, November, December, January. Not gonna be a lot to do. Nope, there's not. And I'll meet you over at the field. Said I was gonna meet you at the field, but I figured I'd stop at this little bridge. See where I'm at on the map. Right in here. Here's the shop. And I think when I did the live stream a long time ago, messing around with this, I filmed that one. So kind of remember that one was there, in a way. It was underneath one of the bridges. There is number 2. Very foggy over here. No field preview. So there is no field here. So let's go. Cultivating. No, wrong field. Yeah, I thought I was looking at the corner. I was in my map looking at the corner, and I thought I was in this corner of the field. No wonder. No wonder. Now, will this allow me to have a field? Yes. It's gonna be this little tractor going up and down these hills. It's going to be rough. It really is. Don't have a lot of power. Small. Might a bit more than I can chew with this little bitty cultivator. But it will be alright. We'll get it done. Eventually. Don't think about we're gonna have money. Go into theirs a little bit. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yes. There you go. At least I didn't hit the power pole this time. And I forgot to lower it. Like I'm going off fast. Oh well. Get happy. No, DOT will take care of that. They'll come back and fix it. I mean, it's a big field. For this little plow, it is a big field, but it's not that big of a field. But we're making some money, doing some farm work. We didn't have nothing to do on our farm. You're gonna have to pay. I don't know if this can have a front loader on it or not. I need to check. When those mushrooms start blooming, man. We're gonna make a little money to help us progress. Always, like any game, getting started is pretty slow, very limited. What you can do, what you can get. I could have progressed, which I will say probably October, November, December, January, probably February. Push through to them because of, I mean, really those are the dead times unless you got crops to sell or whatnot, or a big farm. I don't have no animals, or I guess say camels, I will say that, no animals or anything like that to really take care of. So that is not a lot. I need a grass field, so silage will help us get a little good starter money. Ways, I just gotta have the room. Need the equipment. At least the equipment I need bigger fields than what I got. I really do. We're getting there. Slowly. We had a bigger cultivator. But we will get there. It's going to be a slow process. Don't have it on easy, but I don't have it on hard either. It's on normal, just to help speed up the process. Made it a little bit harder. Compared to 22, 25 to me is harder in making money. I mean, there's ways and things you can do to increase it big time, but start now. When you first get started, money is hard to come by, unlike 22 is. 2 is. It still is because it's still out there. Now, if you're watching and you're listening, do you have a question? Is No Man's Land been ported over? I used the mod list in the game to download mods. I know there's other sites and other places you get them. Is it been released? Is it in the game? Because that overall, that was probably my favorite map to play on. It really was. I know they have one kind of similar, and I messed with it. It's just, to me, it just, I'm not going to say the name because I don't really want to badmouth them, but it was a 22 map, and I thought about doing a series on it before I did this. Now, As I was running around messing on the map, looking, it looked grainy. Textures did not, to me, it did not look right on that one map. And so I decided, I was like, yeah, I wasn't gonna do it. It just looked a little too grainy. Looking at the grass and the trees up close, just textures. I guess I don't know if the textures got updated when it's ported over, or if it just, I don't know. I don't know what happened on that one map. Well, let's do this real fast. I need the saving, come on. Untag that. Oof. Fog. Gotta get the fog. Now, I am going to go all the way through just to get these areas that... And I do apologize to the person who owned this field over here for me going in it. I do apologize, but... we are making some money. We're making progress. We're at 39%. 40. Now when we start going up down, it should get a lot quicker. Headland one. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did 4 or 5. I can't remember how many I did. Can't truly remember, but give us room to turn and stuff. I don't know if there's one more or not. I'm so forgetful. I forget everything. Nice truck, dude. I love it. There we go. Kind of wish they had the hands. That's one thing that they need to add, is like arms and stuff. Instead of a ghost driving, having like one hand could be out there and one hand on, at least on the control. Just for looks. Immersion. Now, we're gonna get this little strip that I missed. If you can do it, dude. So a headland will be completely done. He is done. Yeah, that little bitty strip. I did get it. Still want me to give me the headland line for some reason. Yeah, it did miss it. I didn't think it looked like it. I got it all, but I'm 100% sure. Just a few little pieces here and there. I can get that. I don't know. I'd hit the right button. Do you hit the right button? Watch the plow as it goes. Halfway done. We getting things done. Eventually, when I have a lot to do, I'll do my typical jump cuts and stuff. That way we can get more in the episode, more things to do. Which we went, probably got more done. We went through the town. Something that I haven't done yet. Looked at the town. Got 3 collectibles. Do that. Helped us out a little bit. 2, 1. We got 2 collectibles. 2 collectibles, not 3. 2. Which is a good thing. I mean, if we didn't got them, we'd be at 4,000 at the moment. But the 3rd map I never played on in 22. I didn't. 22 I did not have the premium. I didn't have all the DLC for 22. So I didn't play on that map. We could do a playthrough on that one as well. I might do it a little bit. We'll try to mix them up, do them different. I liked how I started Riverbend Springs. No farm, no nothing. Having to do contracts, lease our equipment to get to where we need to go. Not fully survival. People consider it a survival challenge, where you can't lease nothing. But we had to get started. I could come in, do like get me a tractor and probably a weeder and just do weeding jobs, but it's just it'd be several episodes of just doing nothing but weeding. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, with that weeder we have, weeding contracts are pretty simple because it's pretty quick. It's quick. And compared to the other weeder, which it's a spade versus really not a weeder. And the weeder, if you use a normal weeder in this game, your speed's like 6-7 miles an hour, and you can get some pretty big ones. I'd rather have the speed. The speed, even though it's smaller, get things done a lot quicker. Yes. We're getting through it. We're 72, almost 3/4 through this field. down, and let's go. Not bad. I mean, it is a big field for this cultivator. It really is. But you gotta use what you got. You do. Yep. Use what you got in our dirty tractor. Dirty, dirty boy. Yep. The dirty boy. 79%. I do like it. I do like the fact it tells you how much you got to do. A lot of improvements from 22 to 25. As of right now, it's still got a few bugs. They need to work out. Not 100% bug-free game. But the good part about GPS in the big fields, you can actually do first person like this and have a nice clean field. Immersion is so much better. Really is. Plow. Look at our streaks. Nice streaky field. This is how I typically would do it. My dad used to fuss at me doing the garden and stuff. He would up, down, side by side by side by side, and I would do it pretty much how I'm doing it right now. I would. It made it easier instead of having to do a huge hard turn, and if you're in a tight area, backing up and moving the plow and sweet turns. Go to the next road, and yeah, it wouldn't didn't have his GPS, but yeah, there was a few times that you'd miss. You didn't judge it right, yeah, and I understand. It was efficient, but it was less efficient. Kind of like mowing your yard. Most efficient way is just go where you next to where you kind of up, down, straight next to where you mowed, or if you do circles, and instead of going gaps, because you might have a little teeny tiny area that only a couple inches that you gotta go back and do. You just randomly turn like this into your. That's what I understood what my dad was trying to say. I did. But when you got something big, long, carrying behind it, it was for me so much simpler just to do like how I'm doing it right now. getting there. Pretty much probably a strip and a half after this one. 95%. I knocked my GPS off. I don't hit it. I did hit it, my GPS. Don't know why. I thought I hit it. I might not have hit it. Y'all can leave in comments. Hey, no, you did. You didn't hit it. You didn't turn it on. You just drove. Most likely did. I was just looking at what I had left and probably wasn't thinking that I hit it. Not much. I don't know. Might even just barely touches that strip right there. You can tell my southern right there. That's my southern accent. Yep. Come out in me. 99. So we don't have to do a whole lot on that other strip. We are almost done. Almost. And there, the contract is finished. Finished. Every time it freezes up during the save, I'm afraid. Look, 3,700 bucks. And it's already, look at the weeds. It's already needs weeds. I mean, as soon as we're done. Lady, you need to take care of your fields. I mean, as soon as we plowed it, it's got full grown weeds in it. Some people. I mean, they're big farmers around here, and I'm just getting started with my little bitty few fields. And as soon as I cultivate it for them, they're so full of weeds that, do they ever spray it? Man, oh man, don't know. I almost paid for the water tank we got. Almost did. Yeah, I remember. Just keep going this way. I'm not used to this map. And I really thought about another playthrough on Riverbend Springs. And I'll be honest, I love the maps at Riverbend. I love that Riverbend Springs map. It is a good map. It's a beautiful map. One of these days I might revisit it. Y'all never saw the full thing. Then I've talked about wine. Y'all never ended up seeing it. I'm doing this and different. This is not Trees Lights one day a week. For now is down. Not recording a bunch of videos at once. Trying to adjust my recordings. It is easy to bulk record, especially when you got a day. But how I'm doing it, I am missing a day or two here and there of putting up videos with the hiccups, because I'm not bulk. There's a few games I'm bulk recording here and there that story driven, like Fantasy Life when I'm doing the main story and stuff like that. That way I'm not doing nothing special. And there's a few times when I'm bulk. The worst part about when I'll go with the Fantasy Life is when I bulk record and I'm going through and talking and trying to figure things out. I'll ask questions in the chat, but by the time the video comes out, I already figured it out. what I need to do, or like iron ore sale. I was talking in one video where I did not know where the best place to just for me to gather iron ore at. I know where it was at, but I didn't know the best way to do it or the best place to go. And I was asking chat where, well, dang, since I don't live stream chat, but you know what I'm talking about. Leave comments and stuff on if they knew. But even after that video, I was just messing around in the game, and I found a great way to get all the iron ore up. So that's the worst part about bulk recording some games, especially when I ask questions like that and I end up finding a spot. The same way with River Bend Springs, I had a few people tell me a few things that I could have done or done different, and I already have like 6 videos getting ready for after that. So now the way I'm doing it, recording one. Occasionally I'll probably record 2, but later in the week. So when this comes out, I can read a comment or 2 and can correct it or do like what y'all want to see within a video or so, whatnot, stuff like that. Hey Grandpa, did you come? You moved with me. I bought your farm in River Bend Springs. I was gonna rent it out to you, and I moved here, all the way across the world, and you moved with me. You don't want. You just don't think I could do it. And that's the reason why you followed me. Grandpa, don't trust me. But yeah, what I'll probably do for the next episode is push on till probably. Let's look at our April, March. Peas, popular potatoes. April, we can do carrots and corn, which I can't do. I mean, I could do cobs. But I have barley, which will be ready in June. I think that's what I put in there. And canola. Be ready in July and August. Those are 2 fields. Now let's look at rice, April, May. That's when we can do those fields in April and May. I'm gonna do long grain. I think long grain is easier to deal with. Right here, April. A little bit, I mean, boom, boom, quicker for regular rice. But long grain, I might do long grain rice. Might do that. That's April. But we don't, on our farm right now, we don't have a lot. I mean, I can come do contracts, but contracts within next few October, November, December, January, probably February. It's just gonna be rocks, stuff that cotton and stuff that I don't really want to lease too much at the moment, which I probably could do a cotton if there's a cotton one. I did do that, which I think y'all saw. But we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Also give us a thumbs up, like. It would greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.